Hello and welcome back, all you beautiful souls, to colormetruth Tarot. So today I thought I'd do a quick tarot pick a card on your personality. So we're just going to look at what Spirit wants to relay to you guys about the way you see yourself and what's special about you, what's amazing about you, and you know, how you see yourself. So this should resonate to you guys of how you see yourself and your personality. These are general readings though, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All of my personal information's in the description box if you need any, like a personal reading or anything like that. We have 4 piles. This is pile 1 with lapis lazuli. This is pile 2 with amethyst. This is pile 3 with rainbow fluorite. And this is pile 4. I'm not really sure what this is, if I'm going to be honest with you, but it's an arrowhead, and it's just, you know, it's unique, it's special. So if you feel drawn to this, this is for pile 4. So please, guys, tap into your own intuition, take your 3 grounding breaths, and whichever stone or pile or crystal you feel most drawn to, just go with that. Go with your gut, your first instinct, and try not to doubt it. Okay, I'm gonna get started with pile 1. We're gonna see what the cards have to say about your personality. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose lapis lazuli. Let's see what cards represent your personality. Ooh, okay, so we get the Page of Wands. So the first thing I'm hearing is new beginnings. So you're somebody who likes adventure, likes to do new things. You're passionate, you're adventurous. You like to see the world, you like to travel. You're someone who's creative. You may have a lot of creative ideas. This doesn't necessarily mean creative in the sense of being an artist, painting, being a dancer or anything like that. It could just mean you have a lot of creative ideas, a lot of fresh, new, innovative ideas. I'm also getting that you're somebody who's naturally inspiring, whether you believe this about yourself or not. When you speak, you give a lot of inspiration, you give hope to people. You speak with a lot of love, and with a lot of power as well. You can see with a lot of the yellow and even orange in this card that you're quite confident in yourself. Again, I don't know you specifically, so I don't know if this is kind of a fake confidence you give off. Like, you may really feel like a little insecure inside, but then you give off this confidence. Like, people may say, you know, say you're so confident and you're like, wait, what? But you do give off an energy of confidence. You do give off an energy of sexual magnetism, sexual attractiveness to other people. You probably are very attractive to other people. People look at you as someone who's going to be successful, somebody who's going to make changes in the world. You're not afraid to go out on a limb and take a risk either. You're not afraid to be different. You're not afraid to be who you are. Again, you could have struggled with this when you were younger, but as you got older, you were like, you know, F it, I'm just going to be who I am. I'm just going to do my own thing. I'm going to stop listening to other people. You're a free spirit, guys. I'm just also getting this card, like, you like to look life right in the eyes. You like to look at life head on. I don't know if you guys, any of you are fire signs, so Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or you may have a lot of like fire placements in your chart. You guys may also be really great visionaries, like see something from nothing. Like, you could see a pile of miscellaneous things, but you make something beautiful out of it. So you also have that creativity as well. You may have blonde hair or light brown hair and a good body, like physically attractive body. This doesn't mean you have to be in, you know, absolute amazing shape and have ripped abs or anything like that, but you just have an attractive body, an attractive, you know, an attractive form, like curves if you're a female, and just a nice physique if you're male, but it doesn't have to be completely ripped abs or anything like that. Yeah, but I'm just getting, you're somebody who wants to see the world, who wants to travel. Free spirit. You like to live with life, trying not to be too controlling. Okay, so that's what we got for Page of Wands. I'm also hearing lifelong learner. So you may be somebody who just enjoys learning new things, consistently opening yourself to new ideas and new experiences. So we also get Temperance, and we have Page of Cups. So a lot of page energy. Yeah, I'm almost getting like a student, like someone who just wants to open themselves up to life and to learning and to starting new things. You guys may have a very childlike energy about you. People may say you look very youthful. You've probably been commented on that you know, that you look a lot younger than you are, or people mistake that you're a lot younger than you are. With the Temperance card, I'm just being drawn to wisdom. So I think you guys are also very wise. So with this very fiery aspect of you, there is this wisdom. There is almost this maturity too. You guys know what balance means, right? We have in the Temperance card 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on earth. So you know how to flow and also know when to, you know, to kind of put that work in and know when to, you just know how to balance that. Like, you know how to be flowing with the water and then to be still as earth and to be hard as the earth. You guys also may be big nature lovers. You love to be outside. But yeah, I'm just getting a lot of wisdom. And you also have a purity too as well. There's something very innocent about your energy. So only take that if it resonates. But for some of you, I'm just feeling there's an innocence regarding your energy. Like you only have pure intentions. Your intentions are never never nefarious. They're never wicked. They're very pure. You always go into something with a true intention to help somebody or to do some good into the world. And then we have Page of Cups here. Let's see. Okay, I'm getting, for some of you guys, you're very romantic. You may not come off as that, like, you know, you may give off a different impression, but in your heart, you're very romantic. You love love. You also may be lovers of great paintings, beautiful music, like very Venusian things. But I'm also getting, with the person holding this cup, like you're also able to, you also have good control of your emotions. Or this is a great potential that you have. If you feel like you're kind of all over the place right now, this is something that you can definitely develop, or maybe that people even see about you, is that you actually have the capability to have great control of your emotions and take a step back. So I don't know if you guys practice mindfulness, or, you know, maybe you have a spiritual practice, or you're taking that spiritual path, but there's something about you coming off as very mature, and if other people are arguing and yelling, you try to take a breath and take a step back and look at the situation from a higher perspective or from a different perspective and calm yourself down before you just react, so that you can respond instead. Also, I'm hearing intelligence. So I think you guys are also very intelligent, and that could be both book smart or just emotionally intelligent as well. And also lucky. It's like, no matter what's going on, you always land on your feet. Like you know, like God is watching over you, and you always land on your feet no matter what you get yourself in. It's funny. It's like a child who, you know, gets separated from their parents and kind of gets lost, but somehow everything works out and their parents find them, and the child's there having a great time. And I don't know, it's just something very innocent about your energy, and that it always works out for you guys. So I hope that this resonated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to move on to pile 2. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose this amethyst crystal. Let's see into who you are, your personality with these cards. Okay, so we get the Three of Wands. So immediately what came to my mind was visionary. So you guys are visionaries. Three of Wands could also represent like being an entrepreneur. Like looking into your future. I don't know if some of you guys also do tarot or something, but you have this ability to kind of, I don't know if it's predict things, but you have a sense for things about to happen, or you could have a sense for things about to happen. It's like, it's something that's within you, like a gift of yours. You guys are also very creative. It's like you can look out into the, it's either, you know, you're very creative in the sense, like physical sense, like as being an artist, or you're just very good at manifesting. Like you're able to, because I just keep getting this feeling of you're able to see things very clearly before they happen, or, you know, you can see an image in your mind before you're painting something. You have this gift of vision. You guys may get images pop into your head all the time. Know that that's from spirit, but only the positive ones, right? Know that that's from spirit. Otherwise, that's just negative patterning of your mind, bringing like projections to your mind. But if they're positive, these positive images that come into your mind, know that's from spirit and they're guiding you. You guys are also very hard workers, I'm getting with these Three of Wands. It's like you work from the bottom, but you build yourself up. So I don't know, again, this could be your career. It's like you work and you put that effort day after day after day until you get that success you want, until you get that desired result, that desired end. Whatever reason as well, with this little, I don't know if it's a crown or thing on this person's head, I'm almost getting the sense that like the way you carry yourself is almost kind of like royalty, like, or the way people perceive you is like as if you come from money or you're wealthy or abundant. Something about the way you dress and the way you look, it's like you look luxury, like luxurious, you know, you scream luxury to other people. And you may not think this about yourself, and you may not even dress like this all the time, right? But there's some moments when you're dressing or you're going out and you just, I don't know, it's just like the way you carry yourself is very poised and like somebody who's royalty. Like you just know, you know, you know you're worthy and you know you're deserving, and it's not in a way of you're better than other people. No, you don't think you're above anybody else. I'm not getting that type of energy, but there's just something about the way you carry yourself. Like you treat yourself the way you should be treated. You carry yourself in the way you know you should carry yourself, or you deserve to carry yourself. And that's with integrity, with love, with care. And, you know, you look good. Like, you look good when you go out. I hope I'm explaining this correctly, but you just have this kind of air or aura of being somebody who's important, being somebody who's abundant, being somebody who's kind of luxurious. Like, and it may even manifest in small ways, like the products you use on your skin, like using maybe high quality lotions or high quality face creams. Or it could be the shoes you wear, or maybe you're always getting your nails done if you're a woman, or even a man, or, you know, maybe you buy a lot of the most luxurious watches, or you have really nice suits if you're a guy. It's something like that. There's just something about you, and it physically manifests as luxury, as abundance, as success. With the two feet on the ground in this kind of dark red color, I'm getting that you guys are quite grounded. You know, you're here on the earth plane. We also have the Six of Wands, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. For some of you guys, you may be feeling dissatisfied with your current situation. And I think it's just because you know that there's so much out there in store for you. You know your capabilities and what you can do. So if that resonates for anyone, I'm almost hearing take the leap of faith, take the risk, and push forward. It doesn't mean you have to quit your current job, right? But if you're itching to do something more and you kind of have an idea of what you want to do, because you guys are visionaries, They're saying, Spirit is saying to at least take that first step. That was a message for somebody. I'm also hearing, as I'm looking at this green color, you guys live from your heart. You have big hearts. You care about your family. You care about your loved ones. You especially have a soft spot for children, for the innocent. Also a big animal lover with the horse here. And again, we see the red. So you're somebody who definitely is grounded. You know, you may feel, you know, you love being outside. You're just, I don't know, you just seem to be somebody who doesn't get too tripped up over the emotional stuff, who's right, like you're here on the earth plane, you're grounded, you know, you're safe, you're secure. Like when people's lives are going crazy, you're the one they call to bring them back to center, to remind them that it's actually okay. You know, maybe let's set up a plan. What are we going to do next? You know, you're that practical friend that's going to help them out. You guys are also natural leaders. Like almost throughout your whole life, you've kind of been put into, even though you never like maybe you've never wanted to be a leader, but you've always been kind of placed into leadership positions somehow. It's like people will always rely on you. You have an incredible sense of responsibility. And it's interesting that we have card 6 and then card 7. So, you know, you guys may also be, like I was mentioning, practical. You like to do things step by step. You're orderly. You like organization as well. You like to do things like one thing at a time. And because of that, you guys may be very clear-headed because you know you're going step by step and you'll get where you need to be. I don't know why I'm getting this message from this card, but it's like you've had to leave certain people in your life that were very toxic. As you can see by these dying leaves here, it's like in order for you to succeed and move forward and get your pentacles, you had to leave, again, and it doesn't have to be people, it could just mean leave certain beliefs behind. But yeah, I'm getting you had to leave certain people behind. You realize that they didn't deserve your energy and you deserved better than to continue to feed that negativity, that toxicity. And I don't know why I'm being drawn to the chakra colors, but we have red, blue, and purple here. So these I don't know why, but they're like standing out to me, like almost like they're in your aura. So like red for being very, you know, maybe somebody who's very grounded and strong-willed. Blue, somebody who very calm. You may have an ability to teach people, right, and remain calm and collected in this in an event of an emergency. You guys may also be working in some type of healthcare profession, or you're just a natural healer. You have this natural healing energy about you. And then we have purple, which also often represents somebody who, again, is like a visionary, who is creative, artistic, connected to spirit. I'm also getting that even though you're quite like logical, you may also be like quite psychic. And it may just be, for some of you, it may just be starting now. Or you're just realizing it now. Like maybe it's always been something that's been in your life, but you're just realizing it now. Because you are so kind of logical and grounded. And this is actually quite normal. I know there's a lot of, it's quite normal actually for people who are very grounded to be actually quite psychic, because the groundedness is what allows them to hold on to themselves and still be here with their psychic gifts. I think that's all that I'm getting for you guys. Just trying to see if there's anything else. It's so crazy though, as I'm looking through these cards, we have so much wand energy. There's so much passion, like there's a lot of passion within you guys. You're just, like, I'm just almost hearing like very passionate people. When you're excited, you're excited. You know, you want to do, you just want to go out there and take over the world. Okay, yeah, so that's all I'm getting. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to move on to pile 3. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose this rainbow fluorite. Let's see what tarot is going to reveal about your personality. Wow, we have the Queen of Swords. So you guys are definitely the group that you're very honest. You're a no bullshitter. You have no problem cutting people off if they're no longer serving you. You have no problem leaving people if they're not respecting you, if they're not treating you the way you deserve to be treated. You have a strong sense of self, and this does not mean like in an egoic way where you just think you're better than everyone and you're living from this inflated view of yourself. Not at all. You've worked through, maybe even, you know, you've just worked on yourself so much, and you've worked through your inner emotions and, you know, problems, and you've come out on the other side, and you just know the way you deserve to be treated. You know the way you deserve to be talked to. And of course you give the same thing to other people. So you know that if you're not receiving that, then you don't need to spend any more of your time in that. You're very intelligent, very smart, very wise. You've probably always been called smart your whole life. You stand by your word. When you give your word, that's everything for you. If you say you're going to be somewhere, you're going to be somewhere. We also have the clouds, so I don't know if some of you guys are also dreamers. You may, you know, you also may be drawn to the arts, like you love, just like maybe going to museums or stuff, or you know, going to theater, doing anything creative like that, also touches your heart. We also have this woman sitting on a chair with a angel carved into it. So I think you guys really do have an innate belief that you're always guided and always protected wherever you go. You're also very open to the unknown. You're not afraid to try something. You know, you're one of those personalities that's like, well, I don't know if I like it or not unless I try it, so let me try it. You're open to that. You're open to that unknown. Because at least once you try it, you don't like it, but you won't know unless you try. With the red in her hair, which I think is red, I'm also getting that you're quite fiery and passionate. I'm hearing like you could go from 0 to 100, but only in like situations where you feel you need to defend yourself. Otherwise, you're normally quite in your power, you're quite controlled, carefully watching others and observing. You know, having a great analytical mind. You may work in some type of healthcare or science field, or really anything that uses your mind. You guys also may be overthinkers. You may be too much in your head. With the sword, I'm just getting, you can be very hurtful with your words. Like, you know exactly what to say to get under someone's skin. So it's like, it's something that's always been, I don't want to say, I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's like a gift, but it's like, you have this ability to know exactly what to say to kind of hurt someone if you wanted to. I think you've matured a lot with it, and maybe you don't do that as much as you used to, but I just feel, I'm getting somebody who would, you know, maybe you'd get in arguments with somebody and then you would say something and it would be like game over. because you've gotten them, you know, you've pretty much stabbed them in that place that hurts the most. Let's see. I don't know why, but for whatever reason with this bird, I'm just getting this idea of, you know, you have a dream that's like in your view that you want to achieve. It's, for whatever reason, it's representing like a dream in the sky for me, like something you want to do, or something for you. It's like a dream that you've always held, and it's in the sky for you guys. You know, maybe it has not come true yet, but you're holding on. You're still holding on to it. So you're determined. You're determined to get what you want in life and to hold on to that dream. This could also represent manifestation, like maybe that bird was in your hand, right? You're holding this vision and you give it off to the universe, and now it's flying, and now it's in the universe's hands. And the universe is working to bring this in with you. So you guys may work with the law of attraction a lot too. And it's so funny, we have clouds on her kind of, I guess, cape. So yeah, big dreamers. You guys have big dreams for yourselves. And because this is Queen of Swords, you may be very practical with your dreams of how you want to achieve that. Right? You're not just dreaming for the sake of dreaming. You're dreaming with the knowledge that you'll make it, because you're being very very smart about it, very logical about it. You guys are deep observers of life too. I just get like, you're the type of person that will just sit and self-reflect. You continually work on yourself and work on yourself. And for whatever reason, I feel like because she's just sitting, it looks like she's sitting on top of a hill by herself. You guys are independent. You don't mind being alone, you know. Excuse me. You don't mind being on your own for hours at a time even. You're very comfortable in your own company. This may have been something you struggled with when you were a child. It does not have to be, but as you've gotten older and as you've matured more and more, you just realize that you'd rather just spend time with yourself. You really enjoy your own company. Okay, and oh my goodness, and we have the Page of Swords. So much sword energy. Okay, so you guys may be an air sign, you know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you have air prominent somewhere in your chart. It's just funny. I'm almost seeing this as like a journey, right? It's so crazy. You have the Page of Swords with the clouds, and look at all these dreams, right? And you're just kind of starting, you know, having all these ideas, and then you mature into the Queen of Swords with all these ideas coming into one powerful idea, one singular dream that you're moving towards. And it's like you're no longer taking the journey like by walking, but you're sitting there and you're allowing it to happen for you. You just matured so much. It's like you're the type of people that are allowing your it's like you have good control over your mind. I don't know if you guys have done a lot of like mental work of like unwinding like beliefs and stuff, you know, different belief patterns and all of that, but you've really worked with your like subconscious mind, or you've really worked with something like that to make your mind work for you, to make your subconscious work for you to attain what you want in life. And that's amazing. Or again, that could just mean you're in the process of doing that. The mind may be something that's very interesting to you. And it's funny because you have the Page of Swords in all these different colors. Like, it's like, look at the many different, these for whatever reason represent the different opinions or beliefs. And then you've turned yourself into this kind of full gray dress color. So that speaks to me as you went from like all these crazy beliefs to just being neutral, being the neutral observer and not attaching to anything. It's like you have such a sense of self that you can just observe all the thoughts that come up, all the emotions that come up, and you don't have to attach to any of them. This is very, very powerful. This could also represent you guys being free spirits too. Charging your own way in life. And having the resolve to do it. And I'm also getting, you guys may have always done things different in your life. You've always been, you know, the one to kind of be the oddball and do your own thing. But it's going to work out for you. Right within yourself, you know your truth. You're holding that sword. You've known it since you were a child, and you're still going to hold out that truth, you know, all throughout your life till till the day you die. And this doesn't mean you're closed off. It doesn't mean you're not open, but like your truth is your truth, and no one's going to really change your mind about that. You know, you guys have really learned to believe in yourself and to push forward. It wasn't always easy, but it is going to be worth it. I'm just seeing from the Page of Swords to the Queen of Swords, a lot of chaotic energy being transformed into this peaceful, calm energy. Again, you guys may be the type of people that help others see the situation clearly, especially if they're going through a hard time. You'll bring some type of a perspective that is neutral, that is needed, that helps somebody see, clearly, rather than being wrapped up in all the emotions of it. You may have been called cold for this, but you're not cold. It's just you have an ability to just detach from the emotion and see what's actually happening. It's a gift. It's really a gift. You know, and this is the reason why you may have always felt different. It's because of your ability to just kind of let go of the emotions. You have this natural ability to detach, right? You have this natural ability to detach, so you allow everything to come to you in regards to manifestation. But this is why you have this great ability to kind of be calm in the midst of chaos. It's like you can pull yourself, it's not that you're going out of body, but it's like you pull your awareness out of the situation somehow, and you're able to see it clearly and come up with a solution. So that's amazing. I don't know if you guys know how strong you are, like mentally how strong you are, but you're very, very strong. Very strong. And you're going to succeed at whatever you choose to do, whatever you want, because of your determination to see it through. Okay, so that's all I'm getting for pile 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next tarot pick a card. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose pile 4 with this arrowhead crystal. Let's see what tarot is going to show us about your personality. Wow, so we get the Hierophant. This is speaking to me, somebody who's conservative, knowledgeable, wise, who's open enough to see both sides, but does not have to attach to any side. Someone who's a natural leader, an educator, a teacher. I'm also getting somebody who's complete in themselves. Like, you understand that you don't necessarily need anybody. It's great to have people in your life and share great experiences with others, but you don't need anyone. It's like you understand that you're complete on your own, that you're whole on your own, and you actually almost thrive better on your own. And it's not to say that you don't want a relationship or that, you know, you'll never get into a relationship. Not at all. I'm just saying you have a deep understanding within yourself that you are whole, you are complete. You don't need a partner or a job or anything to complete you. There's just kind of innate understanding that you are whole. Or at least this is something that you will begin to know more and more, that Spirit is bringing through for you guys right now. You guys have the ability to be somebody who's like very well known, very well respected in life. Right, with the gray background, I think I was saying this in pile 3. It's like you have such a neutral outlook on life, such a detached outlook on life. You're not somebody who gets super swayed by emotions or you know, or the things people say to you. You're like, okay. And you just, because you're so detached from it. And again, this comes from this understanding of wholeness and completeness within yourself. You don't have to detach to anything else. A feeling may come up, but a feeling may come up and you may have an initial reaction to it, but you don't sit in it and, you know, milk in that emotion for, you know, hours, still thinking about it hours later. You have that initial reaction, you become aware of it, and then you just detach from it. So it's very, very powerful. I'm also getting with the way this, with the person's eyes here, you guys may have a very intense stare. People may think like you just see through them. There's something about your eyes, like they're very intense. You guys may be like observers of life. And so this is where a lot of your knowledge and wisdoms comes from, because you like to observe life. You like to observe other people. You also like to understand, like, why do people do what they do? You have a great mind. If people don't look up to you right now, they will. It's like there's something about your energy. It's like you're being molded to become somebody very well known, very well respected. You may have always felt or known there was something special about you. Right, because we're getting this crown here, and I just feel like it's just really it's just really speaking to me. Like, you may be someone who always known you were special, or you're always going to bring something really big to the world, always going to do something big. And so this is just confirmation of that. And I didn't even realize, right, but we have this blue color right by the person's throat. So again, you may be public speakers, life coaches, anything that involves you to speak, anything that involves you to express yourself. It doesn't have to be, you know, speaking necessarily. It could also just be, you may be writers too. Or educators, teachers, anything like that. Okay. And we also have the Knight of Wands. So wow, it's like 2 different energies. You may have 2 different aspects within you, right? 2 different, I don't want to say 2 different personalities, but it's like, there's this side to you that's very mature, that's very wise. And then there's this side to you that's very passionate and go with the wind and wild and free. That likes to just grab life by the horns and take a risk. Which is beautiful. You guys may be the type of person that likes to be in charge, that likes to be in control. I'm almost hearing like you know best, but I think it's because you actually know best. So it's interesting. You guys also, if you don't have this strong sense of personal power, you're definitely developing it. Because the way this person's holding the wand in their hands, it's like, I know what I'm going after and I'm pushing forward. No looking back. You guys may also have always had a beautiful relationship with animals, animals of any kind. And there's something about fire here with the King of Wands. So I don't know if you guys are fire signs or you've always been drawn to like fire. But yeah, something about that. Like, again, you could be drawn to fire itself or your fire sign, and it just could represent your passion, your fiery personality. Once you make a decision, you make a decision and you don't look back anymore. You may, like, people may think you're cold for that, but it's not that you're cold. It's just, why am I going to keep looking back at something if I've already made the decision to move forward? That goes against moving forward then, because I'm just still being in the past. You guys also have a critical eye. And you offer a very interesting perspective in everything. You know, everyone may say one thing, but you're bringing a whole different perspective, a whole new way that others didn't see it, and this is wonderful. I don't know why, but I'm so drawn to Egypt with these pyramids in the background. So I don't know if some of you guys watching are from Egypt, or you've traveled there recently, or you want to travel there, or, you know, or you feel very connected to that time period. But something about Egypt just came up. I'm also being drawn to this green color here, but I'm not really sure what it's representing for me. Oh, I just heard abundance. So maybe you guys are taking a risk currently in your career, following something that you really want to do. That could be a message for somebody in particular. But there's something about abundance, like as you're striving forward, right? You're almost attracting this abundance to you as you're moving forward in this direction. You guys also aren't, like I said, I think I mentioned this already. You aren't afraid to take risks. You like adventures. You like to just experience life. You only have one life, so experience it, travel, see the world. Do things that you would, you do things you wouldn't normally do. You want to have the type of experiences you can tell people about over the dinner table. I went here, I did this. You know, you want to actually live life. I'm also getting with this card that you're the type of people that look straight ahead. Like, you look straight at people. You look straight at the situation. And again, this ability to look straight at someone or look straight at a situation allows you to see it clearly. Okay, so that's all I'm getting with these cards. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next tarot. Pick a card.